My Aunt Mickey was my hero. She showed me profound love and acceptance. Her life was hard too, but she had shining faith. The last thing she told me before she passed was to always keep God first, no matter what. My daughter Jalen reminds me of my aunt. When her cat Angel Eyes ran away, she began praying to God every day to help her find him and bring him home. It's been almost 2 months now. We're still looking. She never gives up hope. It's all she wants for Christmas. I love being a mom so much. I want my kids to have it better than I did. But almost 2 years ago, I was having a hard time just getting out of bed in the morning. It felt like my problems were getting too heavy. Marcus and I were really struggling financially as our family was growing. Any efforts we made to budget and pay bills just didn't work. I was worried. I grew up in poverty. I didn't want my children to start their lives like I did. A friend at work mentioned Catholic charities. I've always had a hard time asking for help. I never wanted to be that person. But my kids mean everything to me. I couldn't afford to lose what we had. I kept asking myself, what would Mickey want me to do? I turned around so many times before I finally had the courage to walk in. My knees were weak. What if they judged me? When I met Bethany, she just smiled and said, "It's okay." I felt like I could tell her everything. Initially, we were enrolled in a financial stabilization program. It gave us immediate relief. But 6 months later, she recommended the FFT program so we could learn to manage our money. Bethany was a godsend. Those first 9 months were life-changing. Learning how to budget was eye-opening. We stopped eating out. It felt so good to open savings accounts for my kids and be able to answer all of their questions. This was the mom I wanted to be. When COVID hit, I was furloughed, and my old worries started to return. But Bethany helped me get unemployment. Meanwhile, Marcus and I continued to make great strides in the program. I also decided to go back to church. After Mickey died, I got mad at God for taking her right at my lowest point. She was such a rock for me. But when I look back on all we've been through, all the help we've received, it's only gratitude I feel. Over and over, God showed that He had our backs. I even received a raise after returning to work. My Aunt Mickey was right, but it was Bethany and Catholic Charities that finally helped me to see that keeping God first is the most important thing I will ever teach my children. It's a lesson I finally got to.